Live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Thanks, Amy. Um, Welcome in. We are going to be making a junk journal live on Whatnot and YouTube. If you are on YouTube and you want to join us, there should be a QR code up in the corner. You can join us from there, and then you'll have a chance to also get into some giveaways and do some shopping on Whatnot. Whatnot's a great site to shop and learn. Um, so right now I'm the Gathered Crafter. I make different junk journals and different craft things. Mondays are junk journal night. And so we've had a request to make a junk journal similar to this one. And so that's what we're going to do tonight. Um, is make this accordion folded journal with pockets. And then you can just add signatures in between. I did it with tape. So we've cut our chipboard in half the lengthwise. So you have two pieces that are 5.5 by 8.5. And those are gonna be our covers. So we're gonna let that go up there right now. And now we're gonna score our entire page at the inch marks. So every inch we're gonna make a score. You know what? I might need. I think for that other one, I actually used 2 pages of cardstock. So let me make sure I have 2 of these color in that pouch. And you can't see me. There we go. There's the whole thing. I probably should turn on YouTube on my iPad. Okay, so we have the whole thing. I did. Okay, let me make sure. I'm like, I did what? What did I just ask? Sometimes when I look away, I'm not sure what the answers are. Okay, let me get another piece. As I thought we did. So we're gonna make. So you need 2 pieces of paper. Oh yeah, I have the same color. Um, yes, it's the same color. Um, and don't remember how much we ended up using. Let's see. Did I use a full page, Julie? Do you remember? I guess I should be using. Hey, Karen. I used 2 full sheets. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and score this one as well. Because that one is chunky and it has a lot of pockets. So here we go. Usually when I do the other ones, the 2 signature ones, I only score 8 lines on that one. And that gives you enough room to encase the covers, have 1 pocket, and then 2 signatures sewn in. This is cardstock. So you want to make sure you're using cardstock on the binding. Thanks. Thanks, Birdie. Let me turn on YouTube to make sure everything is okay on that side. Last time I had to block someone. Um, so I want to make sure everybody's safe. Let's see. I don't know if it's. I don't see it right now. It's not showing. But it's saying we're not. Well, we'll see what happens. It's not showing it on my thing. Oh, cool. Yeah, so use 2 pairs. If you're following, get 2 pieces. Oh, well, let's see if we can do it together today. You got this. You can do it. So you're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock, 8.5 by 11. And we're scoring it at 1 inch increments. We're going to do both. Oh, no. Oops. Now we're just going to fold back and forth like you would for a fan fold. And I'm going to use my bone folder to make it a little bit easier. Without a scoring plate, it is a little bit harder. So I don't know, because even sometimes with the scoreboard, my folds come out wonky. You just have to make sure you're measuring. Well, did you buy one? I don't think there's been a project that I haven't used it. Well, maybe like wax seals or something. But I think anything that's paper, I end up using it, don't I? I didn't realize how much I did use it. I do have a paper cutter, so I'm using. I have a guillotine one. I don't have a slide. Oh, I do have a sliding one, but it needs a blade. The blade's too dull. I have multiple sliding ones, but I need to buy blades for them, which I probably should destash some of those. Okay, yeah, that's the it just depends on how thick you want it. If you want it smaller, like this style, a little thinner one. I mean, and just use signatures. This is only 8. This is only 8 folds. It would 8 lines. You cut on the 8th one. You don't even use a whole page, and then you fold the other 7 scores. See, this one I could tell is going to give me trouble. It didn't. That one did not come out right. Why did it not come out right? I don't know if there's anything. I'm going to try to repair it now. No, it's at an inch, but it's all funky. Ooh, I just felt my blood sugar drop. I better eat a piece of candy. It's been so weird since I've been on this new medication. It's like a switch hits all of a sudden. And no, I was bad. I wasn't hungry for dinner. A sliding paper cutter, Helen? They have them. They have all different kinds. I use a guillotine. The guillotine ones are when you're trying to do something really heavy and thick. See, look, mine's even coming out funny, but I'll adjust it later. Yeah, see, that one's way off. And I can see it's already going down the path I don't want it to. I'm going to try to refold it. A sliding paper cutter. Is that what you're asking about, Helen? Yeah, that one was a little off. Oh, I didn't even get the one that was causing the issue. Hello, welcome in. I guess I could unpin this so you can see better. There we go. There we go. No, sometimes I don't know why my lines get off. Sometimes you would think that they would be right because we're using a scoring tool. Not like we're doing it from just making folds. And that one got really weird. But if this looks a little funny or if it's a little crooked, it's okay because you can cover it with binding. The red one I didn't cover, but it's okay if you don't. Okay, so I have that one done. I'm going to do the same thing to this one, if you're following along. And we're just folding back and forth like a fan fold. They do have them, Helen. Were you asking if I had some available? Like to sell? I do have some, but I have to pull them out, and they probably need blades. I do have some sliding cutters that I could put in my bins. Hello, everybody. Welcome back in. We're in the demo part. We're making another book like the Valentine book or like Lynn's March book. This was made the same way. Actually, Lynn, does yours, I can't remember, does yours have, it has sewn signatures in it, doesn't it? Or glued in signatures. Your signatures are glued in. So that's another option too. Oh, yes. You can get sliding paper cutters that have the scoring tool on it and use that. They do have them like that. Yep. Yeah, I do. I have a big one that has a slider like that, but I want a little one because it's the same way. It would just be easier instead of having two things out. Okay, probably should explain what I was about to do there. So when you finish, however many pleats you have to make sure that they end up on the up. You have an up or like a gutter. I never can't think of a right name for it, but both ends need to end on the up tab because that's where you're going to slide the cover in, and if you're on down tab, you'll either have a little piece sticking out, which is fine, just cut it off, or you can, if you want it longer, you can take another piece and glue these two tabs together to make it continuous. No, this one's still. So just make sure that you have up, whether you make it longer or not. It doesn't matter. So I was thinking it was gonna come out even, but it doesn't. Um, so you're just gonna need to make sure that you end up with an up tab. So I'm gonna cut this one side off. Actually, I think this one came out better than the other one. So if I'm gonna edit anything, I think I'm gonna edit this first one. So find the one you like the least and cut something off of that one. And again, you can use a paper cutter, but sometimes it's just easier to grab out the scissors and cut it off. And you don't have to use, I mean, you can make it as thick as you want. With this one, I'm flipping it because I need an up tab on the left. And I've got one on the right. And now I'm going to connect it by just gluing these two pieces together. So I have a lot more tabs to use. Oh no. Oh, I hate that when that happens. Like it's in the middle of the night and you're like, oh no, the garbage isn't out and I don't know when they're coming. Yeah, that happens to us sometimes too. And is it cold outside already, Katie? That's the worst when you realize you have to do that and it's cold outside. We're just gluing or making a long. It's warm in my house too. I bet it would feel good if it went outside too. Let's see. Yep, that'll work. I'm taking my jaggedy cut edge and fusing it with this side. That way I don't have to ever see it. Oh, like who's? I told you what a space cadet I meant to. I'm like, Dakota Mom, who's doing a demo? Duh. It would be me. Oh, see, now the camera's too close. Um, oh, yes. Thank you both for taking. This is what we're making. We're making a book that looks like this. Eventually, I'm going to put binding on it. I didn't on this first one, but it's an accordion folded binding, and all the pages we're going to do them with these hidden pockets. So I had a request to show the one with all pockets. So we're gonna make everything. You can make them with signatures in it, either sewn or glued in, or you can do it all pockets. This one I did all pockets, and then I taped paper in between to add more pages to it. So that's what we're making. I'm making this one. So it's a nice technique for when you have when you know you're gonna have a really chunky little journal. Well, I guess all of them do. When you actually use them, they all end up getting kind of chunky. So, and that one, the way I made that one, it expanded. So um, now when I bind it, I will when I bind it, it's gonna be pretty flat. Um, so our pieces all combined together. So now what I'm gonna do is, remember the right side is the side where the two end pieces are up, where we have a little valley here to put our pocket, but I don't want to put them in just yet. I'm actually going to flip it over to the back, and I'm going to glue all of these valleys together, because that's what's going to be our tabs inside our book. And I'm using liquid glue. I'm using art glitter glue. You probably use other tacky glues and things like that, but this just seals really well, so I just add it to the whole thing. If you wanted to stretch like the other one, you can use a tape runner until the very end. That way it's going to pull apart. Like you can see this one was kind of a happy accident that it happened this way, because I was running out of, or I was taking, I thought it was taking too long on the video. This was like one of the first ones I made on Whatnot. So I started using the tape runner, and it came apart. It looked really nice, and then as it got bigger, it started expanding. And you can see where I have liquid glue and where the tape runner is. So if you use liquid glue, you probably aren't going to get that expansion. So if you want it to expand until you're done, and you're going to put a binding, because it's gonna end up a different kind of journal, because you're going to bind it at the very end when you're done with it instead of at the beginning of it. So you just kind of take that into account if you want it to expand like that. If you don't want it to expand, then use liquid glue. Or if you're okay, what was it, the alligator mouth? Which is cute too. A lot of people like that. I like that too. Makes me feel accomplished when my journal is brimming out like that. But it's also kind of nice for it to be level sometimes too. Hi Kay, welcome. Hi Angela. Cats lover, welcome, welcome. Yes. Yes, so you don't have that gator mouth. So if you don't want the gator mouth, then go ahead and use the dry runner. And then, actually, I'll do that on it now. Yeah, you can add different things to make sure it closes, but that's always fun too. Or you can make like that one I have on my mushroom journal that has the button. You have a chain and then clip it on each side, so you can do a lot of things to it to make it stick. So we'll go ahead and we'll do a tape runner, so we can watch this one stretch. I don't know if we'll get to watch it stretch as much though, because I wasn't going to keep this one. The only thing I would do differently on this one, because it was totally in hindsight that I wouldn't put this trim on either. I wish this trim wasn't on here yet, so I could just bind it and then cover it and hide the edging. That's the only thing I wish I hadn't done, is put that trim on the binding, around where the binding will go. Yeah, you can always find a way to clip it, or you can wrap it with pretty ribbon. So if you're going to use um, the dry run tape. It definitely sets up faster because you don't have to hold it for it to dry. But once it starts getting chunky, it is going to open up and look a little gooey until you put that binding on. And you keep doing this all along. Yeah. Yeah, if it peels up, like that's the nice thing. That's why I want to. Remember that Tim Holtz rose fabric I had? That's what I want to bind mine in. Yeah, so it will hide it all. So if something happens while you're building your journal, like Amy said, it'll hide it once you put that binding on it. Because it does look a little gooey. So this is going to have a lot. Oh, I just realized. Let me see how many I have. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, I used different. I'm like, how did I have so much pink? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, this is a big one. 9. I've even forgotten. 10. There's 11 pockets in this thing. Hey, TKG, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. Did you have a good weekend? We're making that book that I just showed, that Valentine book. We're making a spring version of it. So this is the part that takes a little while. I can put the music on again. Alexa, play Motown music. I like the Motown music for this one. Oh, you worked the whole weekend? Glad it was good though. Alexa, louder. I have it really low because it's right by my work desk, and so I don't need it that loud when I'm right next to it. Alexa, louder. Alexa, up 2 levels. Am I turning anyone else's Alexa on? I was on a train and somebody did that, and my Alexa started doing what it said. Yeah. So I decided I like Motown for these ones, and then for my collector shows, I like jazz and swing. I had fun with that. And thank you to those that came that night. If you didn't, no worries. But those that could peek in, I appreciated it. It went pretty well. It was definitely a learning experience. Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. Alexa, lower. Alexa, stop. Yeah, thank you. I can't. I forgot. Thank you, Amy. I'm so glad you're all in here to remind me that stuff. So this is the binding, and it looks like a book edge when you fold it, but when you first start, it's going to be a big spirally looking thing, and if you don't bind it right away, it slinkies all over the place. So binding it at first is good. Yeah. Okay, so that's not the fun part. We can't have music playing when we're doing stuff. I have to find some free stock music. Okay, now I'm going to put the covers on the outside. So this first V flap, we're just going to glue it right in on the front and the back. So I'm going to put glue everywhere. And just make sure it's lined up with your binding so it's all in there evenly. The end I have taped. Where, Julie? This edge? This side? Is that like, okay. Yep. So it kind of, it's got a little bit of a peak in there, but you're going to hide all that. So it's not completely even. I've gotten some that are perfectly even. I think my March one, because I had done so many in March. Okay, here, let me grab this template I have. So you're going to turn it upside. So remember, right side up is with these two peaks facing up, right? So you're going to flip it over, and that first valley, you're going to start gluing. You are welcome. Okay, so we have, oh, why did I close that habit? So we've got the first cover on. Now I'm going to put the next cover on. And we'll do the same thing. Just trying to get it all as close to the edge as possible, but not so much that it's going to ooze out everywhere. But it helps if you have that little, those metal tips, those fine tips. And then just kind of center it in there. Make sure it's lined up. And press it in. Just make sure it's down. And that's the book. So now we just need to fill it up. And see how it will not stay closed until you have other pieces in there. It just flops open. I think it's so funny. It does like to bounce. Okay, now, oh my god, I hope I have enough colors. I might have to alternate colors like I did on the other one. I am going to have to alternate colors. So you now need, so each one of these tabs is going to become a pocket. And it's going to be hidden. You won't even see the pockets. So we need 2, 4, 6, 7. Yep, 7 pieces of paper. So this, or not paper, I'm sorry, cardstock. You're going to need 7 pieces of cardstock. So I am down to 2 of the teal. So we're going to have to use something else. Is that too crazy? That looks yellow. It's not even yellow. It's like a chartreuse. Maybe that's too crazy. Maybe yellow would be better. Let's see. How's that? And then a purple maybe in the middle. So I'm going to have an odd amount. Is that too crazy? Baby blue and lavender. I should get my color box swatches. Okay. So that's lavender. And then let me see if I have a lighter blue. I might have to go into some. I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm actually destashing my paper and I'm starting to run out of colors. And I'm trying to resist buying more, but I may need to. Thank you all for helping me actually destash. We need one more. Oh, and then should we alternate them in the pockets like that? And then one color and the other color in the middle. I wish I had, and maybe I do. If I could find a scrapbook paper that's cardstock weight and it has a print. I'm dreaming now. Let's see. Let's see what I can find in my stash. Now I'm looking for something that has lavender and teal in it. That's a heavyweight scrapbook paper. Cream. Yeah, pale pink. I think I'm out of pink. I think I'm out of pale pink now. But I might have something. I guess I could do it. Let's use one of these. They're thin though. I don't know how I'll do that. Let's see. These are naturals, I think. Yeah, this is a heavier cardstock. So those are all the colors. This is cardstock. Yeah, I'll find something. Yes, the teal and the pink are cardstock. I mean, you can make the pockets. Ooh, let's make the middle one vellum. I have a ton of vellum I need to use up. You can make it out of whatever you want. Let's use vellum. Ooh. Oh, that would have been cute, but it's got berries. Oh, trying to find something that matches. Oh, I have this vellum. That actually might be pretty with the middle one. Is that a vellum like that? Let's do that. Yeah, I think that's the best one. And it'll be a pretty translucent piece in there. Okay, now I'm going to score all of these in half again. Put it on my scoreboard lengthwise and do the score at 5.5. Don't let my cart, let's see, it's not going to close until stuff is in there. I'm going to go ahead and score everything. Yes, anything, really. We're like stuck with card size. Like, it doesn't have to be cardstock, it could be whatever you want it to be. Let your imagination go crazy and do whatever speaks to you. Listen, sometimes I go in with a plan and then it isn't coming out the way I want it to and ends up going in a whole different direction. So I'm just gonna score at 5.5. You don't have to score it. You could do the whole, like I do the bone folder and line it up and go one way then the other. Hey. Hi, Red Rock. Welcome. We are making a junk journal out of, or using this accordion binding. We're making a springtime one. So right now I'm scoring all the pockets. We're going to turn all those tabs into hidden pockets. Yeah. If that happens, fold it the opposite direction you score. Sometimes some of them are too thick and they crack. Sometimes some of them have a right way to fold it, and you can kind of feel it if you flop a if you hold it in your hand and let it flop, it'll tend to bend more one way than the other. See how this one? See when I hold it like this, it stays up more. If I turn it the other way, it bends more. So I'm going to want to go with the bend, and it'll fold better. Yes, you could, like we did. Yeah, you can always glue two pieces of paper together, and that makes a nice weight of cardstock. I do that a lot with my digital prints. The mushroom book, that's how that one's made. It's all glued together like construction paper too. Yeah, it's just you have to make sure you're. What did I just drop? You just have to make sure that you're bending it the right direction. The thicker ones do, and then if you have the ones that have the white core in the middle. So for the pockets, yeah, you want to watch. For the binding, it wouldn't matter so much because you're gonna end up covering it. Yeah, it does it to me too. It just depends. This one's well, it's Stampin' Up cardstock, and that's one of the things when I was a demo that they used to tout about it is because it's got its full color all the way through. So if you bend it the right way, it won't crack. But also, if you're not sure you're bending it the right way, the scoring tool will help too. Oh, that's a good idea. To moisten it a little bit. I don't know if I trust myself though. I know I would get heavy-handed with it. I can tell this one isn't. I can tell this is like a store brand. It feels a little different than the other one. Yeah. Yep. Okay, that one shouldn't matter. I can tell that's the way I want to fold. Oh, that was the right one. Huh. I had it up because I wanted it folded that way. Okay, 5.5 again. And I am going to have to go get my circle punch so I can make the notches and not just leave it. This will be interesting. They're not ruined. Nice. Very good. I know I've been commissioned to do one as well, but I wasn't sure what I was going to do it online or not. I don't have the papers for it yet. I am glad you got that, but that's cool. Let me I'm taking off to get the punches so that I punch them right now. The circle punch. I did take it out already. I forgot I had the towel ready for the milk caps. Grab them. I could not get along without multiple size circle punches. I think I made them the 2-inch punch. Do you have a bone folder, Birdie? Because that can help too when it starts looking a little crinkled. If you press down with a bone folder, you'll get it. Okay, so I'm just gonna make a half circle notch. I'm just eyeballing it. It's as close to center as possible. You can keep these and make these tabs on the pages too. So don't get rid of your half circles. And make sure that, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I was gonna say make sure that it's facing the left, but even if you punch it this way, you could just flip it over and you still have the same thing. And I probably should be lining them up together, but I'm not. I'm just centering and making notches because I'm going to add papers in between, so they're not going to be right direct next to each other. No, I was looking at that too, Ruby, but I didn't say anything. Right. Yeah. Yay! You're welcome. Thanks everybody for keeping the chat updated and answering questions. Yeah, I'll do that. I usually have from watching somebody. I'll just go around the house and then put my phone down somewhere and then keep watching. Mm-hmm. Okay. Third time is the charm. See? Okay, so I'm going to arrange my pockets just to make sure I have them the way I want them. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty. Now, what we're gonna do is sandwich each one of these. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna take a tab and I'm gonna sandwich it in between the pocket and glue it down. Aww. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to glue it right along the edge here. So just to the right of the crease and then down the side. I don't, you could glue it completely to one of the sides. When they're this thick, I use it as a divider. So I'll slide something onto the front of this side of the pocket and then towards the back of it. And I just use that kind of as a guide. But this part you can glue it all the way down if you want. That's just what I do. So I'm taking the edge and I find putting the glue on the tab for this part easier, and then just hold it down. And now I'm going to put the glue on the flat part and then just plop it down. It's going to go right where I need it to go. Oh, that didn't. That's enough. Now this glue takes a little bit of time to set up, but once it sets up well. You just have to make sure you're pressing it down for a few seconds. Hello, welcome in. We are making our favorite accordion junk journal with all pockets on the tabs this time. Ooh, that was not straight at all. I was doing pretty good until that last loop right there. Okay, so now I've got the glue on the flat part, and I'm just going to let it fall down naturally, and it should go right where we need it. And there's your first pocket, and it hides the tab. The metal tip. This came with it. I bought this on the online river store. That's our code word. The online river store. And it came with this, a refill, and the metal tip. So I love that. And it's been so helpful because you can get such fine detail with it. Now I'm going to go to the next one and just keep repeating this for all 7 of them. Remember, you don't want to glue right on the fold. And you're not going to want the pocket right on your fold because then it'll keep it from bending freely. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about if you leave it exposed, it won't. Well, for this one, it won't show, but you can do some where they would show. This one in particular is not going to show unless you leave it exposed on the outside. It will. I didn't even think about that right until you said that. Yeah, this one I could have used any color in the middle, but if you do, you could also there's a way to glue a signature just to one of the tabs, so you can do that. Um, You could glue, you can just, the way I first initially learned how to do this technique was many years ago at a scrapbook shop, and it was for a scrapbook. So it was literally, we were just literally gluing a cardstock page to one of the tabs for each one. So it was just a page per tab. Yeah. Yeah, be creative. You could have a little edge showing. I think mine is naturally peeking out a little bit of an edge on one side, so we'll just go with it. At least for now, until I start taping signatures in. Oh, I'm not doing straight lines at all, but as long as you're as close to the edge as possible so it seals it and you still have enough room for your pocket, you're good. And then I'm going to bring it back over. So now if you wanted to sew signatures in this, you could with this type. Just don't glue it down first. When you have to sew the signatures while it's still loose like this. So you would sew them in between, leave the tabs, sew them in between in the valleys, then glue your tabs together and then just cover them with pockets. So you could do that too. Yes, that's all you need is creativity. Okay, now we're going to put the vellum in. Hopefully this glue should dry clear. I think it says it dries clear. Yep. Oh, look at that. I'm proud of me. I made a straight line. I think that's the straightest glue line I've ever made. Okay, now this is vellum, so I want to be careful with it. Although I'm pretty sure it'll dry clear. You can actually see where my glue is going down with the vellum. You're welcome. Oh, we're streaming on YouTube, Katie. And Amy reminded me. So I need to behave. We can't party when we stream. So that's one downer about streaming. Now I want to make one with all vellum pockets. Ooh. I'm getting an idea. What if, I don't know, if you had like a border punch and you punched, I don't know if it would be too thick. So I'm thinking like if you had this and you made some kind of decorative piece once you had it all in here, then it would peek through in it pretty. I don't know. I don't know if I can now. Oh, maybe we're not. No, I don't want to stream from that. What happened? Did my camera change? Did you just see me with my crazy hair? I hope not. No. But it'll be good to have this. Well, this is a different version of the accordion. Well, the accordion video isn't up yet, so apparently. Oh, that is a really bad squiggle there. not doing pockets. You're not doing pockets, you're going to do signatures? Oh, that's true. It would be decorative, but it would snag your inserts. That's a good point, Amy. Okay, too wild of an idea. We'll nix that one. I like the vellum in there, although my vellum is a little off. Cool. Okay, if you're gonna, you haven't glued your tabs together yet, have you? If you're gonna just put pages in each, are you gonna sew them in, or do you want to tape them in, or you can glue them in? There's a lot of different things you can do with this binding. Okay, what's going on here? Did I goof? I sure did goof. Goofy goof me. I miscounted. Ugh! I miscounted. Let's see. I probably have another vellum, but I'm off. Pretty sure I saw another teal vellum in here. Just pages together may not. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Amy. What Amy said. I'm gonna have to mod you, Amy. You and Katie. Let's see. I'm trying to find. You heard Katie and you came back running, huh? You thought you were in trouble, didn't you? Amy was helping answer questions, and I told her, "Thank you. I'm going to have to mod you and Amy to field stuff." Oh, you're fussy. So yeah, that's what I get. I can get in a zone. I'm trying to find. I need something else. Those are my only two. And that's not even the same color, so I'm going to have to separate it, but it will work. What are you fussy cutting? Yes. Thank you, Amy. I'm like not even thinking. I'm like I still didn't answer her question, did I? Yeah, if your spine is glued together, it's going to be easier to glue in the signature. I wish I had stuck this in the middle. That would have been pretty. Maybe I can still. Let me see. Oh, well, I hope your ears feel better. Yeah, you better get some sleep. I know we're on late, so let's see. I think that'll go in the very middle. Then this one. That'll work. Okay, there's my plan. That's my plan, and I'm sticking with it. Yeah, sweet dreams, Helen. So the middle three are going to be all vellum. Hey, Queer Chops. I'm always on the lookout for crafting supplies. Whether I need them or not is a whole other story. How are you today? Oh, I'm glad. I'm I'm destashing. Eventually, I'm going to need more cardstock. I was just telling everybody. I'm actually, my mission was to craft my stash, and I've been crafting my stash lately. But now I'm running out of colors. Yes, need is subjective. I need it all. I do want to get a jelly plate. Is the next thing on my list, is a jelly plate. And Amy, I know you've been playing with jelly plates. Yes, envelopes would work well in here too. But you could tape or glue a signature in. Yes. This is what I did, and that's what the page adding was all in hindsight on this one, Julie. So it was like, okay, I have pockets now. What? I don't have enough room, so that's it. Well, that's what I did. Um, I use tape though, but this is a page of cards, or not cardstock. It's a piece of paper. I glued it together and then taped it in. And the first time I didn't do the first time I just let the paper be itself and let it be and glued it in. But it was things were getting kind of floppy on it, so that's when I'm like, oh, I should glue them together like a junk journal. And that's when I started gluing the rest of the pages together. But then you can make like fold outs, like flip out things too. So you can even from the pockets, you can make more pages. You can do them as flip outs and have them go out a bunch of times if you want. Yes, it's a squishy thing that you can put different mediums and stuff on it, and then you kind of print your own paper with it. Yes, you can stitch them in. If you're gonna cover the binding and you do it, if it's already glued, you can do that. It's just it's gonna when you poke the holes to sew them in, it's a little easier when it's expanded. Hey, village teacher, welcome. Hi, Jen to ends, welcome. But you could just glue them in too. I seriously think the one that Bring It Back Bougie got, I think I glued those in. It was before we thought, oh, we should try to sew them in. So I just glued them to a tab, and then the signature is sewn, and then I glued the signature in. I think that's what I did. Yeah, gluing. If it's for you, taping works. Okay, so this is what I want. That's what I want. Yeah, gluing always works. It's just you'll have a different look. That's why I like this binding, because you can do so many different styles with different things with it. It doesn't have to always be the same way. Just from a little piece of, and it all comes from just a little piece of cardstock that gets folded into zigzags. You know. Yep. That would be nice too. So many options. Oh, I almost made a straight line again. And there's definitely not one way to do it. Thank you. See, that was a happy accident because I ran out of cardstock. So now I'm getting to use up my vellum. I should have checked that before I put that in there. See, mine came off funny, but once I get it glued down, I'm just going to repress it. And I think it'll be fine. Oh, I can't see. This one came out a little wobbly. But it'll be okay. Yeah, oh, see, I put this one too close, so now I've got a little flap. That's why you don't want to put it too close to your fold. See how it's coming up now? That's going to drive me bonkers. I put it too close to the middle. Yeah. I'm afraid I'm going to cause a bigger issue with it, though. Let me see if I can find my little blade. Where's my little blade? There it is. I'm afraid I'm going to cut through everything. Let's see, maybe I can, if I don't put it on my finger and I just, okay, that worked. I'm just catching the, oh, that worked actually quite well. And I didn't catch the middle part. Yes, washi tape would have worked too, but I trimmed it. I love this thing. It's a rotating blade, and you just kind of stick it on your finger and just do whatever. Although my hand could not get in the right angle for that, so I just used it like this. There. This is Fiskars brand. I actually bought it from somebody on Whatnot, and I can't remember. This was like one of the first things I bought because I've been wanting one for years. But it's Fiskars brand. There it is, Fiskars. They're usually an orange handle. But it's a pretty nice one. I've seen them. I have some that are pens, but I like the control you get by putting it on your finger that way. Yeah, because I did that. Now I've got a wonky, bubbly pocket, but I think it'll be fine. Oh, they don't? Oh, then I'm glad. So then that's what the difference is. The white handle is it swivels. I like the swivel. I just know I've been wanting one forever, and I was in what not spending mode, and I'm like, buy it. And I didn't even look back. Okay, so now we know the white handled ones swivel, the orange handled ones do not. No, I just realized I don't have my notches in this. I better do that. I have to do that one. But I like making the notches out before it's bound into the book. Putting my vellum back before I make a bigger mess. Okay. And make sure you leave it just to the right, as I said before, just to the right of your fold. I have literally had this vellum for like, how old are my kids? Probably about 17 years. I think they were babies when I got this vellum. I laugh at my lines. There, that one's feeling better. There's that one. Let me go back and put the notch in on this one. You can line them up together too if you want to. Mine are a little off, but I'm gonna put other papers in the middle, so I'm kind of okay with that. Hey, Summer, welcome. Hi, Lacey. It is a 2-inch circle punch. Yep, 2-inch. But you can make it smaller too. It doesn't have to be a 2-inch. It could be whatever. If you have any on hand, it could be. And you don't have to have the notches either. I guess you could just like freehand something too. Oh yeah, you just have to just a half circle. Okay, we're back to the cardstock again. Second to the last one. We're almost done. Ooh, that is a good idea. It would be fun. This one looks like it's drying. Once it's dry, this first one, no, I guess it does a little bit. On the cardstock it doesn't, but where it's glued together it does. That would have been fun. Ooh, like a stitch. You could do like a stitch design, like it looks like it's stitched. So they're close enough that if you had a little opening, it wouldn't be too bad. No kidding. That's a lot of packs. Yeah, I used to think I had a big stash, but I don't think I have as big of a stash as I thought I did now that I know everybody on here. My stash is not as big. But I did go through a lot of packs of cardstock. I can't believe how much cardstock I've gone through in the last couple, what, been like 2.5 months? Yes. Thank you for answering. Hey, Trina Bina, we're making a junk journal with all pockets. It's an accordion folded style binding, and we're making pockets on every one of the tabs in it instead of doing other things. This one's I had a request to make one that looks like this was the first one I ever made on here, so this one's going to come out looking like something like this journal. Thanks. Thank you for watching, Amy. I'm like, where's my other binding? Here it is. Last one. My pocket, not my binding. Probably gonna have to grab us. Well, not right now, but I mean, when we're done, I'm probably definitely gonna have to eat something because I think all I had for dinner was red vines, and that's probably not a good idea. Probably should be something a little bit more than red vines. Yesterday, I actually had dinner. Whimsical Birdie was with me virtually when I was making dinner yesterday. I told him to eat leftovers, or today was a fend for yourself night. That's why I make food on the weekends because during the week I'm either too tired or been busy doing stuff. So there's leftovers or fin food. Did you really? Of course you did. We think alike. There you go. Hey, my nachos weren't too far off of each other. Look at that. Um, don't know yet, Trina. We had a request to make the book. It's a spring book. Thanks, Amy. Thanks. Everybody helped me design it. Yep. I know it's hard when you have a lot of kids. It was hard with 3. I don't know how you did it with 6. You could use it for organizing. Like this could be a great folio for stickers or die cuts. Um, you definitely could do that. Making them like this. The one I made before was I had I had a pen pal group that did Valentine's, so everyone got a page, and then sometimes they gave me ephemera, so I've been sticking the ephemera in the pockets, so when I want to go back and use it later I can use it. So that's kind of how that's where the pockets came from originally on the first one, and then since then it's morphed into different things like this one, and these ones I have in my bins. Just blank journals with 2 sewn signatures and then just 1 pocket in the middle. Oh, I can notch this pocket now. Since I have this here. So you can do it that way. The Valentine one actually has taped in pages. So I went in and added pages in the middle. I have some cool digitals that would look nice in here. So I'll need to print them. I might have, I know what we could use for the covers though. That scrapbook paper that I have that looks like handmade papers. These ones. Thank you, Birdie. Thank you, Amy. But yeah, those would definitely be great for organization too. Okay, let's see. I want to find maybe that blue one. Oh, no. I'm trying to find one that goes well with that binding. Although, well, am I covering the binding? I don't know. I did, kind of like that. These papers really look like they're pressed flower papers, but they're just. What about that? Ooh, that might look nice. Some people I hear do organize. I'd like to be one of those people someday. How's that? Thanks, Amy. Thank you for all the help. This time you really mean it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good sleep. We'll see you later. Sleep fast. Hmm, what do we think? Yes? No? Something more floral? I'm trying to decide. That one's yellow. I don't know where I left off then. I think I kind of like that though. Yeah, it's late. Oh, okay. You're no more fussy cutting? You're falling asleep too? No, too plain. Are you going night night? Thank you for hanging out. Okay. You're gonna sleep watch. That's what I usually do. I usually watch until I fall asleep and I wake up and it's somebody's totally different show. That's or I'm on a blank screen. Kind of like these ones too, but then I am gonna do more, but I kind of like the floral too. I always wake up in someone else's show. And if you fall asleep during a raid train, you've been all over the place. Ooh, look at this one. I think this is the one. I know I like that red and yellow, but I feel like it needs a red or yellow binding. I think this is it. I don't even remember where I got these papers, but this is the brand Ruby by Marmee. But I really love this set. It's got very pretty papers in it. Oh, you know what? I'm probably going to need the other one for the back. I don't think this will... Do I want to do something different on the inside? I don't know. Yeah, let's do the whole thing. So now I need 8.5 by... I won't need the whole 5 because I want a 5.5 by 4.5. That's 4.5. That's 8, 9. So it's going to be 8.5 by 9. Sorry, I confused everybody while I was mathing there. If there was any confusion there. Um, let's see. Like this side of the print has more flowery stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have it wrap around. So I could, but that's too much. So I'm going to... See, it's at 5.5 and this is an inch. So 4.5 to cover. So 8, 9. 9 inches should be just fine. And if it's a little... Maybe I'll make it 9.25. That blue. So I'm going to go this way. I know, didn't it work perfectly? It's got the exact colors we needed. Okay, now I'm going to fold this in. I hope I cut that right. I guess it would have helped if I had measured that. 4 3/4. See, I did not measure it right. Darn it. Why did I not measure it? Ugh. Okay, I'll figure out something for the inside though. I'll make it work. Ooh, watch what I'm gonna do. Watch me, watch me, watch. I got an idea. See, happy accident. I'm gonna glue this piece down to cover the shortfall I made because I didn't math correctly. It could have just measured it. I'm like trying to do it in my head. Duh, I've got a ruler right there, so I just measured it. Welcome in, everybody. We're making a journal, pocket journal. It's got a lot of pockets in it. How in the world did that happen? I could have sworn it was lined up at the bottom, and then it ended up like 1/8 of an inch off. Okay, there we go. We did not put any glue on that. Should have just left it. Yes, measuring is for cowards. Exactly. Take chances. Get messy. Isn't that what Miss Frizzle used to say? Do you remember Magic School Bus? They don't have kids Magic School Bus age, or I used to like it when I was teaching. I used to love Miss Frizzle stuff. I love Miss Frizzle. I always wanted to be Miss Frizzle when I taught. She was the teacher I aspired to be, was Miss Frizzle. So I'm going to throw some dry in here so it doesn't wrinkle. This tape runner ran out. Good thing we have more. Katie has not fallen asleep yet. I love Miss Frizzle. Take chances, have fun, and get messy. Okay, so now I'm putting it right up against that edge. There's eventually going to be some kind of pretty trim there, so if it doesn't hit right at the edge, it's okay. On here, I want to try to line up my top and bottom edges though. But if that doesn't hit the right spot either, that's okay too. We'll just put something there to cover it. I think it's going to work. And I'm just going to wrap this around. Oh, now it's too... Oh, look, it was exactly the right size. I did not have to do that. My mathing was correct. Now I'm going to end up cutting this page because now I want to do what I was going to do. I am a dork. Well, now I'm going to cut this down because I was going to make it a pocket. Let's see. Hey, Bonnie, welcome. All that stress for nothing. Silly me. Okay, let's see how this is going to work. So now I'm going to cut it down again. Just enough to have maybe that much. Watch me cut it too short now. I would not try this at home. I would measure it right. I would not have disowned you. It's good to make mistakes. Okay, there we go. So that's what I thought was going to happen. And now I'm going to just glue the edges. I really should be working on something other than my scoreboard. Which I always end up working on my scoreboard or have some kind of protective paper underneath. Okay, now I have a pocket. There, now there's a little tuck spot there to put stuff in. So had I miscalculated, it would have been just fine because that happy accident happened. Of course, I did not miscalculate and it ended up just fine. I'll do the back like that. Watch, the back's going to end up short. Cool. I kind of like that. Look it. I think I have the perfect color trim too from Plus Size Gals. I think I have this color in the pretty cording she has. But where I have it right now, I do not know. I actually have a really nice, I have all the trims. Oh, there it is over there. I bet, oh, I wonder if I have one of the flowers too. Ooh. I better finish the back cover first though. Oh, hi Molsto. Yes, we just made this book. But supposedly, well, actually, um, either it's live streaming on YouTube right now, which you'll be able to see. Yeah, I don't think I have I can't remember if I have a. I think I do have this colored butterfly because I was looking at them earlier. I have the roses and I have the butterfly. I have to see which one I have in this color. I really like this. Okay, let me get. Um, the other. Ooh, I can make it in pink too. Look, it's got the same thing in pink. Hi, Bubba. It was a fend for yourself night. See, they just know. And he took off again. I haven't eaten either, Bubba's. Now I gotta make the. Now I gotta remember what the measurements were because they were the right measurements. Uh-oh, what did it do? Kick you out? But I am a dork. Oh no. I'm glad you're back though. I'm glad it didn't punish you for too long. Okay. It was, yes, it was supposed to be inches. But what was the other measurement? I had 8.5. 8.5 length. And then 9 inches across. Because the book is 8.5 inches long. Good night, buddy. I love you. Yep. So watch it be wrong this time. And I'm just going to wrap it around. I'm not going to score it or anything. I'll just do what I did this last time. So now, so I'm just going to put glue down. Well, that's not a very straight line. Then I'm going to put dry tape, the dry runner, in the middle. Oh no, I lost my pin top. Oh, there it is. And just make sure. Oh, I didn't. Oh well. The glue oozed. There. I have to go and grab my little box of trims from Cynthia from Plus Size Gals. Because I know I have some. Watch, it's not gonna. It's gonna be short. It's a little short. That's okay. I'll just add a strip. It's so tiny. I'm just gonna add this strip down and seal it up. No pockets in the back. I knew that was gonna happen. Hey, Stinky Doo Head, welcome. Hi, Jeanette Wynn. It was off like by 1/8 of an inch. It's okay. It will work. It's so tiny. By adding this little strip, it'll cover it and it'll be fine. Not a big deal. Good morning. For me, it's still good evening. I cannot believe I'm on the West Coast, so it's only 11:27. I'm guessing it's um oh geez, what time is it? 11 12. It's 2, almost 2:30 out there, right? Some of you 1:30. Oh. How are you today, Jeanette? Welcome in. Hey, Crafty Beach Gal. You're making a book. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be a journal. It could be an organizing book. It could be, ooh, it's sticky. It's because I'm on the scoreboard. It's not. My hands are full of tape now. Glue. There we go. See? It just blends right in. You can't even see it. Okay. There's the outside. Finer than a frog's hair. Well, I'm glad you're doing well. Baby loves quilts. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. That was the perfect color for that was the perfect paper. And inside we have a pocket here. We have pockets everywhere. There's a pocket in the front, and then all of these pages are pockets. I'm gonna do something to add lavender into it. So we have 7 different pockets. Now I gotta figure out some deck. Ooh, too bad I don't. My little patch isn't the teal one. My slow stitch. What is my slow stitch now? Oh, yeah. Ooh. No, but the pink one, I was like, this. Some people, this would be pretty on it. Some of the kits are gonna be the blues. Thank you, Petra. If it was the blue and teal section of the butterfly, that would have gone well with it. It would have covered the whole thing, but it would have gone well with it. Let me go grab my trims. Except I think I've barricaded myself in here. So if I want this to expand, because I did the dry glue, the tape runner. I don't know why I keep calling it dry glue. The tape runner, I start adding stuff in it, it's going to start expanding like this one. So I probably won't put a trim here until I bind it completely. If I wanted it to grow with my stuff. Oh, well, thanks for coming in. It was good to see you. It's been a while. Thanks for coming in. And we'll see you Wednesday or somewhere else online. Um, Thank you. Sleep well. Let's see, I've got kind of a mess here. So remember, there's most everything in my bins. Ooh, stickles. I am squirreling the night. Like, most everything in my bin is, ooh, stickles. Most everything in my bin is buy it now tonight. There's a couple things auctioned, but if anyone sees anything, let me know. Tomorrow I've got a bunch of stuff that I have that I need to add up in there. But things that are new right now are the new slow stitch kit and then these milk caps. I'm just running over here to grab trim. I'm a little bummed out that it's already Easter because I ran out of time. I was going to do these Easter basket things and got all these cute eggs and stuff, and now I don't think they won't ship out in time. Let's see. I've got my butterflies over here. I have flowers. That would go. Ooh, this would go. Yeah, all this trim you're to see is from Plus Size Gal, so I don't know who it. It's been a bit since I got it, but she might have it still. Oh shoot! I bought trim, but it's not in here. Darn it! It's out of my car. We have a place that's kind of. It's not as cool as the fashion district, but there's a couple of places I hadn't been to in years since I had my dance studio. We used to buy all of our stuff for costumes and props at this place that we have here. And I remembered because it was that you can, before you used to buy fabric by the weight, now they're doing yardage, but they have so many cute trims and embellishments. So I was able to get well, we were driving around to record store for record store day and we passed it and I got a few minutes before we had to run to another record store um, that Gabby allowed me a little time to run in there because I'd been wanting to go for weeks and hadn't, and we were just right next to it at the time. So I do have some of my own trims. I have a lot of Cynthia's trims right now. So I'm trying to see. This is what I was thinking. Oh, I don't want to put the trim yet though. Either one of those would be pretty. But look at this. I think eventually when I close it up, I want this one on it. Ooh, look at that. That's the one I was thinking of. I didn't find my butterflies. I do have butterflies from her. And I know she still has this trim. I've been purposely lurking and then come in and say hi once in a while, but I don't stay too long because, well, I've organized all the trims I've gotten from her. And this is just the one box. So I need to use some of my stuff before I get more. But I think that might be the trim that goes there. Oh, I don't have a teal. I was thinking I had one of these, but I don't have it in teal. I have it in pink. I did a pink one. Oh, cool. I know. And I've noticed she had some really pretty new ones, and I'm like, no, I can't. I can't right now. It's mortgage time. I can't right now. Oh. Let's see. I'm looking, Allie. Oh, I never had to agree to anything when I opened up Messenger before, or the messages. Ooh, nice. I like the old world map look. Ooh, 3 signatures. Can I share, or do you not want me to share on is this just for me, or can I share? Okay. See, this is what Allie's working on. And Allie's getting ready to start her own selling adventure. So she's made this one look like it's an old world map. I like the look of it. The 3 signatures. Very nice. That looks really good. So is it cardstock or is it scrapbook on the how thick is the cover? Is it like a scrapbook paper? It does look like thin like a scrapbook paper. Or is it? It's very nice, Allie. You did a good job. Good job. That would be is Katie here? That's so cookie. That's my new thing. Let me throw some can I throw I can't from there. Can I from here? I don't know if it'll let me. Katie's not here to do it. Became an inside joke the other day when we were in Cats Forever Crafts thing. Let's see. There. You get a bunch of cookies from me, Allie. You did a good job. This is becoming my thing. Good work. Yeah, so um we were supporting Cats Forever Crafts. It wasn't the night that we were telling her she had to do stuff. Watch her pop in now. Every time I talk about somebody, they pop in. um, oh yeah, that works. Cookie, Carmen. Oh, it's a C. Um, so I was trying to say it's so cute, and it auto corrected to it's so cookie. So every time I like something, I would say that's so cookie, or that's very cookie, and then we started throwing cookie emojis. So now that's my thing. Katie was cracking up, and she was like, "Okay." So now you're just associated with cookies. So I'm like, okay. So that's my thing now. I'm gonna throw in cookies. That's the only thing. The cookie stuff. I'll be a cookie. I don't know what else to do with this now. Right now. And I feel like we need to fill it. But with what? With what? With what? Ooh. I need. Oh, I could put some trim on it. I do have these. I got a bunch of these. I got multiple colors of these from Cynthia. But I have the perfect blue in here. You know what I want to put? I want to put book corners on it. I have. Look at how cute these match. Oh, runaway flower. I don't know where my butterflies went. I'm sad. I have a set. They're just across the room, and somebody was having a Tim Holtz day. Hi, Jennifer Lou. Welcome in. And I bought some. I've got some Tim Holtz ones that I think would be pretty on it because it'll be like that bronzy antique color that'll look pretty with a teal. I really like this. What kind of papers? Ooh, there's some papers. Ooh, okay. I haven't opened this one yet. Or have I? No, I have not opened this yet. I bought all these papers on the die cut when we did the die cut train when I was making all those punches and different things. I know. That's me. I buy it in the 750. When she had those flowers, I'm not kidding. I've got those little flowers in I think almost every color she has. Which is why I cannot I can't I have to be careful in her shop. I have to be careful in Christina with Artline's shop, which I was not over the weekend. And then just for like supply stuff. And then the handmade stuff, I just need to be careful. Because everybody in here that is on raid trains with me and has amazing stuff. And so, like, I couldn't control my. Oh, I should be using my whimsical birdie pens. Ooh, I want to see pictures of it, Petra. I'm glad you got to hang out with us and work on your journal. That's awesome. I probably should ask you offline a question about that because like I said, I got a commission too. I might ask you questions. I might send you a message later, Petra, just for some advice. Look at this. Ooh, yes, please do. I want to see it. Thank you. Pull up a dark green. This one's ooh. I don't know if that's too green. It's starting that some of it, the lettering. I used chipboard for the cover, and then covered it in scrapbook paper. You're welcome. I really like the colors. I already noticed it's starting to. I thought it was opening, but it's just because it's a little wonky. Don't know where to put it, but I would like to put some signatures in it. The cover's so bright white, though. We need some lavender in it somehow. And well, I guess we could put some cream. I don't know how coffee paper would look at it because it's so bright white. It's more contemporary than this one would work. Oh, excuse me. My goodness. Yeah, I do like that page with this one because it has that little filigree stuff on it. Okay. Oh, there you can see it. Okay, we'll pull this page. Can't tell if it's one or two pages. This page, one page. And this page. Ooh. I'm going to look at it. Let's see. Oh, here, it just came in. Oh my gosh, Petra, that is beautiful. Can I share it with everybody? I'm just waiting for her to share. Like, I'm dying to show you. This is so pretty. Look, it's an Alice journal. That is so pretty. I love it. And you use like a tapestry fabric for the cover. I really like that. Is it a soft cover? That is awesome. So pretty. That came out really good. Very nice. Good job. You get cookies too. I have to give everybody cookies for their hard work today. And aren't those flowers pretty? They're like ribbon. Are those Cynthia flowers too? Cookies. Those are very pretty. I hadn't even thought about using tapestry, but yeah, I mean that's what's so great about junk journals. Everything is fair game. It is so pretty. The colors are just perfect for Alice. Love it. Good morning. How are you? we just finished making this book. It's an accordion binding. And this time we put pockets in it, like the very first book I made in here. And now I'm trying to find papers for signatures. That's a lot of signatures. Well, if I put one paper between each one, that's not so bad. I started thinking, that's going to be a lot of signatures. But it's modeled after, we had a request to make one after my one like this. Now, I made the sides are made with runner dry tape, tape runner adhesive. I can't even talk anymore. And what's going to happen is it's built, it's going to start expanding like this, and then bind it later. Like that one's almost ready to be bound. I still have like 10 more Valentines to put in there. Nice. Nice Petra. That would be pretty. Chains would look cool. So now I am trying to find papers to make signatures. I want to grab. Ooh, look at this one. Ooh, this is the first time I've used this pack. And this one. Is that blue too blue? I don't remember what colors we have in here. Everything's a little more green. You don't think it's too blue? Then let's put it in. I'm pulling so many papers. I might cut them in half so they're going to be short pages in here. Ooh. Oh, now I'm in a predicament of what I want to do for the signatures, for the pages in between. I don't know how I want to add them in. Ooh, that one's pretty too. There's a lot of pretty papers in here. Oh, I ripped that one. That's okay. The 2/4 pages. Yeah. And choose this one too. So you mean so they'll go like this far out or this way? Long way or with way? So it would help if you could see what I was doing. So it would be like this, yeah, top and bottom. So like in that much space. Or this way. Do 2/4 pages instead of 1/2 page. Hamburger. So hamburger or hot dog? Allie, do you have teaching in your background? Okay, so flip them. So there's 2 flaps. Okay, I like it. I was like, I thought Mat B was a technique. I'm like, is that what it's called? Mat B? That's gonna be what we call it now. There's too many pretty papers in here. It's a very thick book of papers. I keep saying, hopefully it's going to change to a different color, but it's not ever changing to a color we can't use in here. Oh, there's a color. I don't want peach in it. Wish it was lavender. Oh, wow. I know, we do need purples. Oh, this, oh, look, this one's starting to get purple. It's like that other scrolly one. Yay. Good night, Petra. Hope you can sleep well. Thank you for hanging out with us while you worked. Is this too deep of a purple? It doesn't even look purple on the camera. I know. I'm like fading in and out too. Yeah, it is too dark. I think so too. These are like, ooh, these are pretty, but they're like super dark. I could see the pattern better on the camera than I can right in person. And I think they're starting to repeat, but in different colors. Let's see if there's more. Oh, this one would work. It's got, I can't tell if it's my eyes or if there's a purple. Can you see purple in that? Or is it my eyes going funky? Oh, thank you. Thanks for hanging out with us. And I think it's my eyes. Ooh, pretty. I want it in it. It'll work with the leaves. They're kind of greenish gray. If anyone is in here that I completely forgot about running it. I've got new golden books, little golden books. Ew, these are like really dark. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, there's even a wood. This looks like sand. Yeah, today's just, ooh, look at that one. Not that this works with it, but it's just pretty. I have another frozen one exactly like the one you just ordered. No stitch. I do have Richard Scarry, which I was all excited that I found Richard Scarry. What were we just talking about? Who was I talking to about Richard Scarry the other day about? I don't even remember. And then I got another cute one. These are the new ones. They're not the ones that I've showed you. I still have the ones from before, but there's another sunny day at the Royal Ball. I think this one I got at Joann's. This paper pack. I'm pretty sure this big one came from Joann's. We've got Bunny's new shoes again. Eeyore. Another Eeyore. Eeyore and Pooh. Oh, Sorcerer's Apprentice we had already. This one we already had. Oh, I mixed them up when I picked them up. There's the Richard Scariest, busiest firefighters ever. This is exactly like the one you just got. Bubble Guppies. Another fire engine book, which would be cute with the other fire engine book. I have a Pinocchio. I think was Mickey Mouse Heads for the Sky one we had before. Big Bird in Navajo visits Navajo country. And then Happy and Sad, Grouchy and Glad. So if anyone wants any of them, I just realized I haven't cleaned them up. This paper pack is pretty cool. They had some really good textures. I don't know what they have left now. Has anyone been to a Joann's lately? It's been a few weeks now for me. Oh, I'm not doing a good job peeling the sticky off. Wednesday. They're all closed already? We still have some I want to say I went 3 weeks ago. Um, I think I'm fading too, guys. Well, that one's kind of lavenderish. Kind of, sort of. I know it doesn't show on the... It does not look the same. Either it's my eyes tricking me. I'm going to add it, though, because it kind of looks... I think if I put it with a lavender, it'll bring it out. Okay. Yeah, we can run them next show. So I just realized I hadn't taken any of the stickers off and wiped them down yet either. They're all, get them in a big group like that. Sometimes they're dusty. I haven't cleaned up. Look at these. Now I'm just going through the papers because I want to see it. Thank you, Julie. Thanks for coming in and hanging out and sort of modding. I do have to mod you and Amy and Katie. But Wednesday will be the next show. That'll be the regular. I'm on a rate train on Wednesday too. I'm in the so I'll be on early. I'll be on at 9:30 your time starting. So, and that's a 45-minute or an hour train, and it's demoing. So it's the Atelier. I can't say it right now. Atelier Artisan demo train. So it's going to be kind of like tonight. It's going to be, yes, that one by Daydreamer Debbie that runs it. So I'm gonna try to be on that one on the regular if I can get in. This is my second one. So that one will be Wednesday night. I think I'm the caboose. And then just from that I'll roll into my regular Wednesday night show. Which means how's that gonna work? I think what I usually do, I think last time I just left it. And I moved our Wednesday show to something else, and it's just stayed on. I can't remember. All I remember, that was the one that I was on for 3 hours because I covered for people because it was during the day during spring break. That's a lot of papers and a lot of pretty prints. Now I gotta find a little more lavender. Yeah, it was like I was on for an hour to cover for somebody, then there was a break, and then my normal time, and then the person behind me wasn't able to make it, so I ended up on 2 hours. I don't even remember what I did. I think I was making a journal so I could fill the time. It wasn't that big of a deal to fill the time. But my throat was... That was the first long one I did. So. Hey, Strawberry Belle. Welcome in. Aw, thank you, Brittany. But there's going to be a lot of new stuff on a Wednesday. So today was just fun playing. Thanks for playing with me and helping me make this book. Hope you sleep well. Thank you for coming in. Good night, my friend. Hey, Summer. Welcome. We just made this book. Well, not just. We've been the last few hours have been making this book. And it's an accordion fold book. And it has a lot of pockets. And I just picked the paper. I think next time, I guess next Monday, I picked papers for it. So we'll make the signatures for it next Monday. Wednesday is our random craft night, and we'll be doing, I have to think. I think I want to do UV resin. It's the first time I'm going to use it, but I've been wanting to try it, so I think we're going to do UV resin on Wednesday night. I'm also going to have a lot of new products. I didn't have a lot out today. I just kind of wanted to come on and play. Do have these if anyone is interested. I have these little milk caps, and you get 24, 12 small and 12 large, 12 different designs. They come in the small and the large sizes, but they're all, I have to age them still. I just realized I didn't age them a little. I was going to ink them up, but they're homemade milk caps. So I have those. I'll kind of review what the new stuff was today. So that was what we have right now. Are these? So you get this whole stack. You get 12 of them. Let me clear my spot here because it's all very confusing color. Oh, here. Oh no. And 3 of them just dropped. So we have all of these. And they're cute little designs. All these cute little designs. And then I know it's getting close to Easter. That's why I wanted to show them now. But they will be around in my bins because just because Easter's over doesn't mean you have done your actual stuff sometimes, especially if you're scrapbooking or junk journaling. But I'm going to keep using them. Might be able to turn, so I'm going to be making some of them as centers and some flowers that I'm making. So hopefully I can get to those before Wednesday. But all of these are all the 12 designs, and then they just come in a 1/8 size as well. So they're all the same. But you get 2 sizes, so you get all 24. And I'll go ahead and run it in case anyone is interested in it. Those are running. I'm going to do a recap of the new stuff. So that's new. Thank you for looking at those. What else do we have new? I have a new slow stitch kit. So that I still have the one from this month. That's the floral one. I have it in 2 purples and a teal. This one is the one that we made this month. Here, and it comes with, oops. So it comes with the skein of the outside, the one you use the most, of the embroidery thread, the fabric, and the backing felt. It comes with another swatch of and this is Tim Holtz fabric, so it's Tim Holtz Subway and then Dictionary, and it's cut out, and you get 3 different flower cuts plus the inside, so you don't have to do it this way. You can do it different. Plus you get the other edges so that you can use applique pieces. Then you get a vintage button. You get the 2 other little flowers, and then some different matching for whatever type you have, whatever you have in there, matching embroidery floss to stitch and do all the little design work, and then the lace for the outside. So you get all that in the kit. Yeah, it makes this. So that's this month. So that's and I have a video for this one. Hey Jenny. I have a video for this one on YouTube. It's just private right now because it's a 5-hour long streaming. Oh, and we are streaming on YouTube, by the way. Supposedly, it doesn't. I'm not getting this. I'm not sure we are, but we set the settings to do that. Oh no, we are live. It's showing me that we're live. You're live. Please check your stream on YouTube. I'm supposed to be checking the stream on YouTube even. That's this one. Allie, I'll show you the other one. Let me just run this in case anyone wants this one. We do have a video of it, and I can send. Even if you don't get it and you want to see the video, just let me know, and I can send you the link because I haven't edited it yet. So it's got all the sales and everything and all that. I'm not seeing the live stream. That's funny. It's telling me that I'm on, but I'm not. Doesn't look like I'm on. Oh, we are on. We are on. There we are. So this is my channel. If anyone would like to join my channel on YouTube, it is still the Gathered Crafter, and we're live right now on there. And I also have the Slow Kit in a private link if you want that link. If you are watching us on YouTube, hello. Come on over to come on over to Whatnots if you want to join kind of the sales part of it. Let's see. Didn't realize we had people. Okay. I knew we were going to have to do some hiding and blocking on there. So that's this one. I'm sorry, I don't know if I did it or not. I got totally distracted by the YouTube thing. I apologize, Allie. This is going to be the May kit. So so this one's running now, and I have 2 purples and a teal left of this one. And we do have a video of this one that I can send you. All right, Mosto, would you like purple or teal? Which one would you like? Purple. You got it. Thank you. Oh, you want both? You want me to run it again? Okay, it's running again. Thank you. All right, you can get both. Thank you, thank you. All right. Those will be coming to you. Your other purchases went out this morning, by the way. So they should be on the way. Let me run this last one. I have one purple one left if anyone is interested in it. And again, we do have the video, and I'll send you the. Oh, how fun! That way you can do it together. Oh, nice. Yes, Happy Mail is coming. And there's some extras in there for you, too. I always add extra things, but I added some extra things for you. This is the May kit, Allie. Thank you for looking at that and for your purchases on that one. Where do I have it under? I think I have it under May. Oh, that's cool. You can chat somehow and work on it together. I can't remember what I put this in. Oh, it might be in my bite now. Let me look up the kit. Like, where is it? I know it's here. There it is. So this one, it's a batik. It's such a pretty fabric. So it's going to be varied colors. Some are going to be blue, some are going to be purple, some are going to be pink. And you're going to get, with this one, the needle. You still get the needle. You're going to get a full skein of the dark pink. You're going to get some lace. This one already has such pretty work on it. It was really hard to figure out what to add to the embellishment. So you're going to get some mini pom-pom trim. And you're going to get a chunk of the color because I'm going to have to like specifically frame a butterfly. Oh, thank you, Mosto. Thank you for purchasing one of these kits too. And the fun thing about this one though, this is fine. Remember, I don't know if you were on earlier, I said I wanted to do kits ahead of time so that we could do them together. This is going to be the first one like that. So hopefully you'll get the kit, and then on May 7th and 9th, we're going to sew it together. So it'll be a craft with me. So you're gonna get that. You're gonna get a bigger chunk than this. This is what I had left, but the piece that I made it. This was actually a giveaway for someone too the other day. It was about this big of a chunk, and it's that way you could cut up pieces and make appliques like we did on this one with the other pieces of batik, and it'll be kind of alternating colors, so you'll get a color contrast. And then you're going to get a button. Everyone's going to get the same button this time. I'm so excited. Everyone has the same button. And then you're going to get the different colors. So you're going to get a dark purple, a light purple, and a blue, and then black and white in case you want to accent anything. So that's everything in the kit. And this one is in the buy it now. Awesome. Yep, they're going to buy it now, Allie. So you pick it up, and I left it for like I started it 3 weeks out, so everyone should have it by May. What did I say? May 5th and May 7th and 9th that week. I just said it right, and now I can't remember what I just said. Sounds good. Yeah, May 7th and May 9th. So we'll do it those 2 days. It's a Wednesday and a Friday because I knew we had some people that could only do it on Friday and some people that could do it on Wednesday. So we're going to do it a little on both days. Friday's usually a recap day anyway, too. So that works out. So that's the kit. I'm trying to think of what else. I had some new little golden books that I just I didn't really run. We can run them Wednesday. If anyone's interested. I think, no, they're not down here. And this is what we made today. So it's a accordion journal. It's got pockets in it, but I want to add some paper signatures in it too now. So that's what we were doing last, is the signature picking. And next Monday we'll finish this up. So I gotta think about how I want this. I think we're gonna do little half sheets we were talking about. So they're little cute little flaps inside, but attaching it, I gotta think about how I'm gonna attach it. Oh, yay! That's another one we need to do, is a composition book again. Good. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so excited that you're getting excited about junk journaling with us. Yay. Yes, it will be fun. Oh, I can actually put this, let's save this in the pocket here. Then I had the little milk caps. And the golden books. I have a lot of stuff. I just have to put it in my inventory. So Wednesday there's going to be a lot more. There's cards. I have wax melts. If you have, I found clear wax melts. I have tons of envelopes and tags, vellum envelopes and vellum tags. Oh, I should have added this. Was going to be in the book. There's a lot of stuff. Oh, nice. I do that every school season. When schools, I do the same thing. I buy tons of them, and I end up using them all. I think I'm halfway down. This is one I made not too long ago on this channel. I just have to glue. I glue the pages together. Gabby, can you let him out? He's looking to go outside, I think. Please. So I pulled it apart and took some of the pages out. Chief, go. He's waiting at the front door, and I don't know why. I think he's stuck. Sorry, my dog is wanting out. And let's see. Unpin this one so I can see. So this one I pulled some pages out and then re-sewed it with some scrapbook paper and coffee dyed paper in it. And what I have to do now is glue. I like to glue the composition book pages together so that they're a thicker weight. Otherwise they're a little thin for like sticking things on. So I glue them together, and then I gotta put washi tape on it. This is one of my half projects I haven't finished. Yeah, a lot of people that do the composition books will do that, so just to make it a little thicker. But I love composition book journals. I have I have quite a few. I use these as list planners, and that comes from, well, I was inspired by Thrifty Day on YouTube. She's the one that um, uses these as planners, and it's more my style because I can never stick to a planner. But I just grab a list and stick it in for the day and write down the night before what I need to do the next day, and it helps to keep me organized. So I use composition book ones a lot. Oh, neat! With crayons and colored pencils. Yes, I do the same thing. I stock up. Just it's a good time to stock up at that time. Yes, Thrifty Day. Yes, look at Persa. She's awesome, and she's got her stuff is so cute. You'll love it. And then she makes cute charms. We've done some of the charms like she does on here, and she's the one that I'm in the pen pal group with on her Patreon. But yeah, she has a lot of cute ideas. Um, yeah, I'm a Patreon member for her. She's who I want to be when I grow up. I would just love to have a community like hers. Um, it's just fun. It's a fun group. But that is the composition journal. And then we made the homemade journal today from scratch. And we'll add paper signatures to that. I'm trying to think. Okay, only the well, and I have everything in most everything I moved into my bins. Even my collectibles are in my bins. So if anybody's interested in any of those, they're in Buy It Now right now. I'm gonna do collectible shows on Saturday nights. It worked out pretty well, so I'll do those Saturday evenings. And aren't these cute? These are little milk caps. I actually made them thicker, like a milk cap. I forgot I was going to age them a little too. So even though they're Easter, you get the big and the little version of them. I'm going to make some into centers of flowers and rosettes. So those will be. Oh, you're gonna go to sleep. Yeah, I think I'm getting ready to do the same. But tomorrow I'm gonna do a lot of prepping, putting a lot of new things in. I have a lot of new vintage cards. I have Beatles cards. I found cards that I forgot I had them in the car, and I just pulled them out. Um, but they're different pictures of the Beatles. What else? Some pretty fruit ones. Some game card type cards. So I got a ton of cards that are going to go in. Oh, how cool! You literally are the milkman's daughter. That's too funny. Oh my gosh, do you have anything like milk caps and stuff, like the vintage stuff from when he delivered milk? Did you get to keep any of that cool stuff, like milk bottles or milk caps? That would be neat to have stuff from when your dad was a milkman. Oh, that's cool. Milk bottles are cool. I wish we still got milk in milk bottles. There's one dairy out here that does deliver in milk bottles, but there's like a backlog. Um, there's a waiting list to get them to deliver milk to your house. At least there was a few years ago. Oh, cool. That is neat. So, um, I guess I could run these. I didn't even have these up. I showed them and I didn't do anything with them. There they are. So these are available. Night, Allie. Thanks for coming in. I'll see you Wednesday and probably in someone's store tomorrow. So these are very cute. Thank you, Mosto. We'll get a pack of them. I'll go ahead and run this again if anyone else would like a pack. So you get all 24. So there's 12 images, 2-inch size and 1-inch size. I don't know if you can see all of them. Thank you for looking at those. And you'll be getting a set. There's more. Hi, Trip Mommy. Hi, Shelly. Welcome in. Let's see. Oh, I already have a stack. I just need to put a pack over there with your stack. Okay. We do have, I did get some more little golden books too. I can run those. Let me put them back in my little shelf. Yes, I'm gonna run the little golden books on Wednesday. I want to. I haven't done all that. I pulled them out to show, and then I realized I hadn't taken like the stickers off and wiped them down. So I need to clean them up a little bit first. But those will be running on Wednesday. Cards will be running on Wednesday. Some really pretty vellum, different paper things like envelopes and tags. We might do wax seals on Wednesday too because I've got the clear one that I'd been mentioning that you put on top of scrapbook paper, and then whatever your impression is, you highlight it with a gold paint marker. So I haven't tried that yet, so I want to try that. But I do have more. I will be in a little bit. I'm starting to get a little tired. But if there's something in the bins, if you see something in the bins that you would like me to run, I'm more than happy to hang out and run it. Just let me know if you want to, even if you just want to see it a little more closely. Oh, Jen, welcome in. Well, I can show you some stuff. I'm more than happy to show you what we did tonight. We made this. Glad you made it in. Yeah, usually it's me. Usually I'm on here for a couple more hours. I mean, I just. Are you East or West Coast? Oh, we just did this, and we actually did it on a live on YouTube. Okay, you're Central. Did you answer that? You probably told me that already. I always forget. That's right. You're in Nebraska. I should know that. I just shipped something out to you. So we made this, Jen, and it's an accordion fold one. On Monday, we're going to add signatures into it. I'm still trying to decide how I want to do it. It's modeled after this one. We had a request. This was the first one I made on here, and it's the same way, but now it's filled up and chunky. It used to be like this, and then it grew. The reason it was able to grow is because I used a dry tape runner adhesive. Yeah, it should be in your time zone. Julie, I thought you were going to sleep. Which is back. Yeah, most of it should be in your time zone. It should show in your time zone. North? Wow. Yeah, so you shouldn't worry. Whatever time zone it shows, it should show up for you at that time. But this one was made that same way with all the little pockets, and then I added pages in between. So we'll be doing that next Monday, is adding the pages into this blue one. Oh, thanks for following me, Jen. Thank you. If this was my pen pal group, we sent each other Valentines, and so I filled it all with all their cute little things they sent me. And this has been this is probably my favorite junk journal. that I've made so far. That and then thank you. That this was, and then I made one. Um, I made one that sold though in March. That was green. It was the same style, but it was all St. Patrick's Day themed. That one was cute. I just like making them like this. They're fun. So we'll see how this one turns out. But I make them with this. I was gonna make a little golden book one. I do want to do that. I actually have a commission for a little golden book one, so I need to start making that. You're welcome. Thanks for coming in. I'll show you what we've been doing. Um, I'm gonna have a lot of new stuff on Wednesday. I'm usually on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, um, and now Saturdays. Mondays are junk journals. Wednesday we do all kinds of crafts. So it's totally random. Sometimes we've done wax seals, we've made rice paper, we've um, done the slow stitching, which I'll show you. This was our project last week or a couple weeks ago, um, and then Friday is kind of a catch-all. So we do things, repeat things from the week. Um, yeah, I know that's I haven't done a little golden book in a long time. So I had originally was going to start this one today. I want to do this little one. Um, but I was going to do that one first, and then I was going to work on my commission one because I still have to get papers and stuff for it. Um, oh, you'll have to come and watch. The wax seals are awesome. They're so fun. Um, so that'll be fun to watch because I have two of the different methods. There's also with a glue gun, and I have the glue gun type, but I don't have a glue gun that I want to put wax in. I need to get a littler one to just stick the wax sticks in. But I have the kind where you burn the wick and it melts, and then I have the little melting pot type. So we can do that. I think I want to play with it because I just got that clear wax on over this past week, so I want to play with that a little bit. And I'll also have some available. Um, I just don't have the other tools you need for it yet, so I'll have to get some of those to have those available too. Oh, you have okay, good. Well, Jen, follow on watch on Wednesday because we'll go over some. I'm gonna do them clear. I want to try them like with a piece of scrapbook paper, and then make the circle or make the melt and then press it. I also bought what else did I buy? Because I usually just do them with whatever the natural look is and let it press. I like that, but I got it. It was at Joann's. I actually got it on discount. The mold. So I wanted to try those too and see how it looked. Hey, 911. Beautiful. Yes, that's what I want to get. I just want to get a little one that I use the wax in. Um, so I don't care if I muck it up. So we'll do wax seals. I do want to do wax seals, and then I just got UV resin, so I kind of want to play with a UV resin on. Yeah, I know. I just need to go and grab one. I actually do have some little ones. They're just stashed away somewhere. I need to unearth them somewhere. But yeah, that's the exact same ones. The UV resin is going to be newer for me, but it's looks so fun. I just got my UV light and everything. All right, Jen, it's good to see you. I'm gonna be on earlier, a lot earlier Wednesday because I'm on a raid train too. So I'm and 6:30 Pacific time I think is my time for the train, and that'll be all art demo. And then I'm the caboose of that one, so we're just gonna flow right into my regular Wednesday show after that. But good night, Jen. It was nice to meet you. Yeah, come hang out with us if you can. We'd love to see you again. Thanks. Have a good night. How are you, 911? And we are streaming on YouTube as well. So the craft that we did tonight, we actually made this book, so it'll actually be posted um, on YouTube. It'll be there. We'll probably, yeah, it'll be there. This one was mostly just I didn't do too many runs. If anyone is on YouTube and wants to be part of the sales too, you just use that QR code up there and come on over, um, and hang out with us, and way you can shop and do different things. Um, yeah, I'm trying to see. I didn't realize we were still on. But yeah, it'll be. I'll leave this one up there because it's not. The one we did the other day is there if you want it, but it's hidden because it was mostly. I remembered we were running a lot of stuff that day, and we made this. So that one has this, and I got to go in and edit it, but the video's there, the stuff. So there's that. There's also just an accordion book demo of just these plain ones with, because this is made a little bit differently than the other one. I make these. These are in my bins too. So they have the sewed signature, and then one pocket, and then the second signature back here. I've got a video that seems to be stuck. I uploaded it on Saturday, but we weren't home when we were uploading it, so it was self-service, and I think it got stuck. So I need to re-upload it. But so there's going to be three videos up there that are not Dollar Tree hauls. So those will be up there. We do have what else did I have new tonight? So I have a new sewing kit. So we have this one. I have one left. It's in purple, I believe. I have that kit left, and it comes with everything you need, even the needle. And then for May, let me see, I count this one. May, we're going to have a craft with me kit. Finally going to do one ahead of time like I've been wanting to. So this is the kit. We don't have it all pretty packaged yet, but it's going to come with all of this. You're going to get a pretty swatch of not batik butterfly print, and it's all different colors. So some people's will have this mix. Some will be more blue and teal. Some will be pink. And just wherever I find a nice butterfly as a focal, I'm going to cut the rectangle out. So they're all going to be a little different. And then you get the felt back. Then you get a whole skein of the dark pink. You get this pom-pom trim, some lace, a button, and then all this different color, the different purples, the blue and black and white to do your accent stitching. And you also get a swatch. Your swatch will be bigger than this, but to cut chunks and put it down on the main canvas like we did on this one. So you'll get all that. And then I'm hoping to get it, if you order it now within the next week, by the time we'll have the class on May 7th and May 9th. So you should have your kit so that we can all do it together. And everybody should come out differently. So I can run that right now if anyone is interested in grabbing one of those May packs. Otherwise, they're going to be in the bin, so you can always pick them up later. Yeah. Birdie, are you not able to sleep? Your puppet, or are you watching till you fall asleep like Katie was? So those are the different things. We also had, what else did I make? I made the milk caps. We'll do little golden books on Wednesday. I just want to clean them up a little bit. Not that they're just dusty. I'm gonna clean the dust off and take the stickers off. So get those ready. There'll be new guest checks on Wednesday. I got a lot of new playing cards as well. I don't know if everyone saw these, but they have these. I just made, they are Easter, but I made them into milk caps. So they're like handmade milk caps. Definitely not the real thing, but definitely inspired. So, and you get 12 designs, each in 2-inch size and 1-inch size. And then all of the little ones in 1 inch. But they're so cute. I'm gonna make some in the centers. These will be the centers for rosettes that I want to try. But those are available if anyone is interested in that. Those are fun. And there's a lot of things in the Buy It Now right now. Again, if anyone sees anything that you'd like me to run, just let me know. But other than that, thanks for looking at those. Trying to think. Oh, the cherry blossom kits. I don't know if everyone's seen the cherry blossom kits. Those are out in my bin as well. A bunch of different stationery. Hey Connie, hey Kim. But this is what we worked on. We made it a little bit different this time. So it's got the hidden. This is like the very first time I made one on Whatnot. It was with pockets in every tab. And then in between will go the different paper. I'm trying to decide how I want to do it. Because the first time I did it, it was in this one. And I just added a paper. I put it in with tape. Because a lot of people do that. Put it in with tape and stick it in, but I wasn't sure I wanted to do that if I'm going to run it as an auction. I would do that for my own, but I don't know if I would do it for an auctionable piece. So that's how I added pieces on the inside, and then I decided to glue the page together so it's a little thicker, so things could go on heavier on it without drooping. So that's what we're making, and then we'll finish the page part on Monday. Wednesday, we're going to do, I think we're going to do wax seals. I think I want to play with a UV resin. I'm not sure what else we're going to do. Thanks, 911. I had a lot of fun making this one. This is just all my pen pals' Valentines. So, and I'm excited to see how this one's going to turn out. I like the colors. Everybody helped put the color combinations together. So this was a group effort tonight. Oh, you were? You need to send me pictures so I can see it. I love seeing everybody's journals. This was, we started out with just the binding. Decided to make it this color, and then realized we need to find more lavender items. And then we started going through my papers and realized this just fit perfectly with it. So and then I added another little pocket here because I didn't think it was going to fit. That ended up a happy accident there. But I'm excited to start filling it up and seeing what it comes out into. So this one will end up being an auction once it's filled up, and figure out what I'll look for, what trims and ephemera we have. I already found one. These are from Cynthia, so I have this color already we can use in here somehow. And then all these are probably going to be used in it in some way, shape, or form. I think eventually when I finish the binding, I want this on the edge. I think that'll be pretty. Yeah, I love it. And all these types of trims are from Cynthia with Plus Size Gals. So I also have another one in the car that I actually bought that might work in it too. I had forgotten. I bought some stretch. Everybody liked my stretchy lace that I have, the little ones. Isn't that pretty? I've got this in multiple colors. I use it in multiple colors. That one I got from Cynthia. I think she still has it. Um, yeah, I need to I need to keep my distance for a little bit. I have to use up a lot of stuff. Um, but I have some stretchy. I think it's stretchy lace, like the little stretchy lace. I found a bunch of it in a wider piece, so I'm gonna have that on Wednesday as well. I have fabrics. I don't think everyone's seen all the fabrics I have. I have a few new tropical prints by Robert Kaufman. Um, I have one more print of the Tim Holtz, and then what else do I have? I've got a lot of stuff. Um, I just have to I have to post it, so that'll be me tomorrow. Is filling orders and posting things in my inventory for Wednesday. I do have a couple of punches. Trying to think of what else. I know there's a lot. I just can't think. I found some cut like little cutting like thinlets, stamps. I have a bunch of stamps. Oh, that's another thing we're going to do Wednesday. I'm going to show how to convert your wood stamps into cling stamps, and I have the stuff to do it too because it's a little hard to find because I think there's like cling foam, but that's a little pricier I think, and the way that I have it, um, it's like I'm going to make a little kit of the stuff so you can convert it if you want to convert wooden stamps. So, but that's all going to happen Wednesday. I'm also in a raid train on Wednesday, so watch out for that. I'm trying to decide what my demo. It's the Artelier Artisan demo, so we get like an hour to just kind of demo our craft and everything's in the bins. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do card making or I want to do something I'm comfortable with. So I did a junk journal last month, although it was a different junk journal. I think that's where I made the mushroom junk journal. I really need to finish that. um, so I'll either do another, maybe I'll do a tag book. I haven't done a tag book yet. Maybe that's what I'll do. And then, so there'll be some kind of specialized demo there, probably related to junk journaling. And then I'm the caboose of that train. So we'll just keep going and run into my regular stuff and start doing the wax seals and the UV resin. A tag book is just you use tags and then you bind them with like a ring clip. And so you just flip it. It's like a little flip book, but it's all made out of tags and you decorate the tags or the cards. It could be flashcards or it could be index cards. Yes. So I'll do that one. That's going to be um, on the demo train. So make sure you bookmark my um, the show. I think I think it's 6:30 Pacific. So was that 8:30 your time? So it's a little earlier too. Um, and then we'll just kind of go into the late night show after that. Yeah, it's very cute. I'm probably gonna do either just regular spring and floral or a Mother's Day one now, since Easter is so close. My last thing for Easter was the milk caps, but time goes by so fast anymore. Hey Seahawks, welcome. We're just kind of chatting now, but I have a lot of stuff in the bins. Um, yes, yeah, you don't have to get rid of the wood stamps, Molsto. You can actually convert them. Yeah, we're going to start rolling into Mother's Day and Father's Day and graduation stuff. So I have a lot of ideas planned for that. You have someone graduating. I noticed that you bought the graduation music sheets. Do you have someone graduating, or are you just making a spread or layout or something for someone? Oh, that's nice. Well, that'll be a nice gift. I have some of the other. I'm gonna be making these really cute lace pockets too. If my lace gets in, my lace should be coming. Well, hopefully it'll be here by Wednesday. If not, then it should be here by Friday. And that'll be a Friday thing we do. But yeah, if you're newer, go check out my show list in my profile because I think I'm in a raid train every week for the next 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, and then my regular shows. And then plus, I'm adding. If anyone's into collectibles, I'm also. I think it's gonna be a Saturday night thing. Is the collectibles. Um, but that's everything I can think of. I'm really liking this book, and I love when it just happens organically, and everybody helped me pick the colors, and then everything just kind of. Shh, then everything just kind of worked together. Hey Molotov, hi Connie. So we spent a few hours working on this, and we actually are streaming on YouTube too, just so everyone knows. Um, I'm not sure who's watching out there from YouTube, but you're welcome to come over this way as well. This QR code is up at the top. Um, yeah, it's weird watching because there's like a delay. But I do have this will be a video on YouTube, so if you missed it, let me know. I think I'm going to let this one stay because most of it, a good chunk of it is all together, just the tutorial. Whereas the one we made last time for the slow stitching for this, we kind of floated in and out of sales, so I have to edit that one a little bit. So if you want the full 5 hour version, just message me and I can send you the link because it's available to anyone that has the link. But the public one, I'm going to edit out all the sales part out. Um, and then tonight's is on there for this book. And then there must have been a glitch, but there will be just a plain, for the plain journal that has the 2 sewn signatures in one pocket. I have a video for that as well. And it's all on my YouTube under the Gathered Crafter. So that is me. Um, Again, thank you everyone for watching and for your purchases and for hanging out and talking and chatting up in the chat. Thanks, 911. I'm always glad when you come in. So you guys are so supportive and I really appreciate it. It's always fun to hang out with you. I was having kind of a stressful day and I decided, you know what? Because I kept flip-flopping the time. I kept going back. No, I'll do it tomorrow. No, I'll do it today. I kept going back and forth. Finally, I was Chief. Shh. Sorry, guys. I was finally done with everything I had to get done before my regular show time, so I flipped it back and popped on. And I'm kind of glad I did because now I'm in a much better mood thanks to all of you. Um, so it was a lot of fun. But if there are no other questions, I think I'm going to find somebody to raid into. And YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out with us as well. Again, come on, join us in the Whatnot site because you'll get to be part of the giveaways and the fun shopping stuff too. But I think let's find someone to raid. Have a good night. You too. Thanks, 911. It's good to see you. So we'll see. I'll probably see you along the way tomorrow. I'm always shipping or crafting and watching someone else's show on my off days. And then we'll see you here Wednesday for some more crafts and some fun demos. So let me see who we can raid into. Let's see. Auletto's on. She's always good. I also try to go see if there's anyone. Anyone know anyone? Thanks, Mosto. You have a good night. Thank you. I'm glad you were here today. Give my hearts to you. I got it. To you too. Um, yeah, come back on Wednesday. There's going to be a lot more things to buy and lots to see because there's going to be a lot of demos. Um, oh, Auletto must have just gone off. She was there and then she wasn't. Oh no, there she is. Okay, Auletto always has really cool vintage stuff. If everyone is up for that, we can go check her out. So everyone have a good day or a good day tomorrow or later on today. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye everybody.